My child, I know where you are right now. I know the weight you are carrying. You have felt something stir in your chest, something that felt like a knock on a door you thought had been bolted shut. You have known, somewhere deep inside, that I chose you. Not because you were ready. Not because you deserved it. But because I saw you. And I wanted you. And yet, there is a space between what you know and what you feel. A room you have not walked into. A conversation you keep postponing. A closeness you can taste but cannot seem to reach. You believe I have chosen you. You have told yourself that it is true. But there is a fear that rises up every time you try to come nearer. It is not loud. It does not shout. It is quieter than that. It whispers. What if he is wrong about me? Tell me right now. Say it out loud. I am listening. What is the fear that stops you? Is it the fear that you have already failed too many times? That you have waited too long? That I have seen what you hide, and that if you come closer, I will finally say what you have always dreaded to hear. Asterisk, you are not what I thought you were. Asterisk. Say it. I am not going anywhere. You do not have to clean yourself up before you come closer. You do not have to have the right words. You do not have to have your life sorted out. You have been sitting in the waiting room of my love, thinking you need to be healed before you enter the consultation. But the healing begins when you walk through the door. Let me tell you what you have been doing instead. You have been circling. You have been coming close enough to feel the warmth of my presence, and then stepping back. You have been telling yourself that tomorrow you will pray differently, tomorrow you will trust fully, tomorrow you will let go of the weight. But tomorrow never comes, does it? Because the fear does not disappear overnight. It settles. It becomes familiar. And after a while, you stop noticing that you are holding your breath. You have tried other ways to quiet the fear. You have tried busying yourself. You have tried working harder at your faith, as if performance could close the gap. You have tried ignoring the ache, pretending you do not need what I am offering. You have tried bargaining, asterisk, if I do this, then he will do that star. And when none of it worked, you told yourself that maybe I was not really calling you after all. But you are still here. You are still listening. That is not an accident. I want you to look with me at a man who knew exactly what you are feeling. His name was Gideon. And when I came to him, he was not standing on a mountaintop ready for battle. He was hiding. He was threshing wheat in a winepress, a pit, a hole in the ground, because he was terrified of the enemy. Every sound made him jump. Every shadow made him shrink. He was not a warrior. He was a farmer who had forgotten how to hope. And I walked right into that pit. I did not wait until he climbed out. I did not send a message saying get yourself together first. I stood in the dust and the darkness with him, and I said, "The Lord is with you, mighty warrior." My child, do you hear what I said to him? I called him by his destiny, not by his fear. I spoke over him what I had already placed inside him. He was a mighty warrior because I made him one. Not because he felt like one. Not because he had earned it. He was hiding in a hole, covered in chaff, shaking like a leaf, and I called him mighty. That is what I am doing with you right now. I chose you. Not because you are fearless. I chose you knowing every single fear that has ever held you hostage. I chose you knowing the nights you have lain awake wondering if you are good enough. I chose you knowing the moments you have failed, the words you have said that you cannot take back, the promises you made to yourself that you broke. I chose you anyway. And now I am asking you to come closer. Not because you are ready. Because I am ready for you. There is a moment I want you to remember. Think back to a time, maybe it was small, maybe you almost missed it, when something shifted. A phone call that came at the exact moment you needed it. A door that opened just when you were about to give up. A quiet, nearly invisible answer to a prayer you had not told anyone about. That was not luck. That was not coincidence. That was me. I have been reaching for you your whole life. And you have felt it. You have sensed my hand on your shoulder, my voice in the stillness. You have known, even when you tried to convince yourself otherwise, that you were not alone. And yet the fear kept you at a distance. It kept you in the winepress. But I am not asking you to climb out on your own. I am asking you to look up and see that I am already here with you. Let me say this clearly, so there is no room for doubt. I am not afraid of your fear, you can bring that fear to me. You can bring the trembling, the doubt, the questions, the shame. You can bring all of it. I am not going to scold you for it. I am not going to send you away until you have it sorted out. I am going to take it from you, piece by piece, and replace it with something you cannot manufacture on your own. Peace. Not the kind that comes from having everything figured out. The kind that comes from knowing you are held. You do not have to come closer perfectly. You just have to come. I want you to say something out loud right now. I want you to say these words with your own voice, even if it feels strange, even if it feels like you are pretending. Say, I am coming closer, Father. I am bringing my fear with me. That is enough. That is a step. And now I want you to know what happens when you take that step. I do not meet you with a list of demands. I do not hand you a checklist of everything you need to fix. I meet you with open arms. I meet you with the same tender love I have always had for you, from the very beginning, from before you knew my name. You have been afraid that if you come close, you will be disappointed. That I will turn out to be smaller than you hoped, or that I will turn out to be harsher than you feared. But I am neither of those things. I am the one who called Gideon a mighty warrior while he was still hiding. I am the one who told Peter to feed my sheep after he had denied me 3 times. I am the one who stood at the tomb of Lazarus and called him out by name. And I am calling you out now. Come out of the winepress, my child. Come out of the hiding place. Come out of the fear that has kept you small. I have a purpose for you that is bigger than your anxiety. I have a peace for you that is deeper than your worry. I have a love for you that is stronger than every lie you have believed about yourself. You do not need to see the whole path. You only need to see the next step. And the next step is this: take my hand. Let me lead you closer. There is someone in your life who needs to hear what you are hearing right now. Someone who has been carrying the same weight, the same fear, the same belief that they are not welcome. What you have received here is not just for you. Give it to them. Let them hear what you have heard tonight. Tell them, he chose you. He is not afraid of your fear. Come closer, now let me pray over you, the way a father prays over a child who has finally come home. Father, I lift up this one who has been afraid to come near. I thank you that you have never stopped pursuing them, never stopped loving them, never stopped calling them by name. I ask you to pour out a spirit of courage over them right now. Not the courage to pretend they are not afraid, but the courage to bring their fear into your presence and leave it there. I ask for wisdom for every decision they face, for clarity in every moment of confusion. I ask for protection over their mind, guard them from the lies that say they are too broken, too late, too far gone. I ask for healing in the places they have not even shown me, the wounds they have hidden so long they have forgotten they are there. I ask for restoration in their relationships. I ask for provision for every need, seen and unseen. I ask for breakthrough in the areas where they have felt stuck for years. I ask for peace that does not make sense, a peace that holds them steady when everything around them shakes. And I ask for faith, not a perfect faith, but a faith that keeps walking toward me, even when the way is dark. Let them know, deep in their bones, that I am with them. That I have chosen them. That I am not letting go. In my name. Amen. Now go. Walk forward. Do not look back at the fear. Look at me. I am already closer than you think. And I am not going anywhere.